It takes the average millionaire 8 years to make the first million. I want you to get there faster, and to do so, I compiled a list of 7 essential items to get you to think and become a millionaire. 1. Buy clothes that are nicely tailored. To become successful, you need to think like rich men think. And the fastest way to alter your own self-perception is to change what you wear. You have to always remember, you're still a kid and no one respects you, but wearing tailored clothing can change that. In a 2014 behavioral study, they took 2 groups of men. One group, they dressed in upper-class business suits. The second group was dressed in low-class sweats. They then sent both groups to go and negotiate a business deal. Those that wore upper-class clothing increased dominance in their negotiation and got more of what they asked for. They also had increased levels of testosterone over the lower-dressed group. When you wear tailored clothes, your perceived value and your confidence in your abilities goes up. You start to believe yourself. And that is a powerful trait for a man with a goal. Those are the people that get exactly what they want out of life, like $1 million. And I'm just getting started because tips 2 to 5 are things I know every person needs and most of you probably don't own. Number 2, an organization system to minimize decisions. We make 35,000 decisions every day. 95% of them are small decisions like what shirt to wear, what to eat, where are my keys, what door should I go through. This drains your mental power, which you will need for more important problem-solving tasks during the day, like being productive or making more money. You need to minimize decision-making every chance you get. When you keep everything organized, you reduce something called decision fatigue. The more decisions you make, the less time, brain power, and energy you'll have to make on decisions in your life that actually matter. A good example is the "where are my keys" scenario, where everyone wastes energy and brain power trying to figure out where they left their daily accessories. This is where I started minimizing my decisions. I set up an accessory hub from a brand called Alpaca. It's right at the exit of my door. All my basics, like my keys, entry cards, and anything I need daily is stored there. Then, without even thinking, I know I have everything I need on my way out. Another way is to create a system with the essentials you have. Organization and structure really help cutting down all those small decisions you make daily that drain your brain power. For example, when it comes to work and productivity, I took all those small decisions and I turned it into an ecosystem. Let me give you an example with my Alpaca gear. These are my 3 favorite products that I use daily, and look how they all work together to make my life easier. My Elements tote is my everyday work bag that has everything I need to get my job done. It's made out of a waterproof fabric with multiple compartments to keep everything I need organized. This is rare for a tote bag. What you see attached to it is my modular sling. This carries my card, my phone, my pen, and other essentials. On days I do not need to work, my sling becomes modular and turns into a standalone bag. And finally, my accessories hub. That when I unplug from the station, that accessory has a dedicated hub in both bags, so I don't have to shuffle around in the bag to find what I'm looking for. All of this reduces decision fatigue. And we don't even stop there. See, the smartest men in the world all tackle decision fatigue the same way. They all reduced all small decision making by creating a daily uniform, picking versatile clothes that they know works and can look good anytime. This conserves energy, allowing them to channel their mental energy into more important areas of their life. For example, Obama states that he only wears white and blue button-down shirts. Steve Jobs famously only wore the black turtleneck. And Mark Zuckerberg only wears gray t-shirts. This is why I love my Alpaca gear. It's versatile. It works with me anywhere. I could take it to the gym. I could take it to work. I could take it to run errands. If you go to school, you could take it to school. And you know they look good in every situation, and everything you need is perfectly organized. This is what the rich do. Look great every day and minimize decision making. Let me reduce one more decision for you. Go click the link down below and check out Alpaca and make your life easier. If you use my link and my special code, you can get a limited time discount on all the gear that you see. If you click my link, you'll see the exact items that I use, so you yourself can also make your life easier. 3, a pen and a journal. The biggest reason most people get stuck or never do anything to reach their goals, it's because they get stressed about what has to happen next, they can't figure it out, or they just plainly forgot. Buying a pen and a journal can help you solve all those problems and fast track your way to success. That may seem like a stretch, but science proves otherwise, and I'm going to show you how to implement it. Researchers tested this with healthcare practitioners. They were asked to write 3 things. 3 things they're grateful for, write a story of their day in 6 words, and 3 wishes/goals that they have for the future. In a follow-up study 1 year later, 85% of participants reported back saying that this was helpful at relieving stress. This works for everyone because it gives you a bird's eye view of your problems. You can then have clear vision of what you want, what progress you've made, or where you're stuck. Once you get to this point, you feel in control, which reduces stress and reduces your feeling of being overwhelmed. 4. Grooming tools. Self-esteem and self-confidence are all interconnected. When you invest time and money into self-care, you increase your self-esteem, which increases your self-confidence. How does this get you to become a millionaire? Easy. With that higher self-confidence, you then elevate your perceived value. Other people will think you're more attractive, more intelligent, and therefore more valuable. This opens the door to more opportunities and more connections, and is proven by statistics because the ISA World of Labor reported that those that are attractive earn 15% more on their income than unattractive counterparts. Let me give you an example. 2 men come through the door looking for a job. One man is attractive, he's well groomed. The other is unattractive and seems as if he didn't try with his appearance. You being the boss, in a split decision, who do you give the job to? It's human nature to choose the better looking person. This is why you should invest 5% of your time and money into yourself. Which brings me to a list of grooming tools I believe every man should have in their bathroom. The first is a good facial scrubber. You need a good facial scrubber, you need a beard trimmer, you need a nail trimming kit, and you need an electric toothbrush. Number 5, a physical calendar. Getting a physical calendar is an inexpensive purchase that will take you to $1 million by instilling 2 key habits. It will increase conscientiousness, or your ability to stay organized and complete tasks. And then it will increase consistency, which is your ability to continue without breaking effort. It does this better than virtual calendars by providing 2 types of reminder. A reminder to not forget important tasks, and a reminder to stay accountable. You writing everything you need to do or work on a big calendar makes you more aware because you're visually looking at it every time you step into your room. That then drives you to complete the task, which increases your conscientiousness. The second reminder is about accountability through something called the Seinfeld method. According to Jerry Seinfeld, when you commit yourself to a daily task and you put a big red X across every day you complete that task, your brain will enjoy the consistent chain and the visual accomplishment, which will then encourage you to keep going and stay consistent. A physical calendar is a game changer. Thus far, at this point, I've showed you that tailored clothing can increase self-perception. Having organized systems minimizes decision making. A pen and journal can help you problem solve. Grooming tools increase your self-confidence. Altogether, they will make you think and work like a millionaire. These last 2 will actually make you a millionaire. Number 6, a good fragrance. Most people will flip self-perception and exterior validation. What most people want to do is increase exterior validation first to feel good about themselves. This is a compliment. Having more likes, increasing your followers, but you're looking at it the wrong way. You need to increase self-perception first, or how you look at yourself. When you increase that, you think that you are more capable at accomplishing tasks, and that increases exterior validation. Research and olfactory stimulation shows that a good fragrance can increase your self-perception. When you apply a fragrance that you love, you increase positive emotions, which creates a positive mindset. For example, look for fragrance notes like lemon or bergamot, which have been found to create an invigorating effect. So next time you buy fragrances online, always go to the description tab where you can see all the notes and look for ones like the ones I mentioned above to help spark that positive mindset. 7, courses and mentorship. Any free time you have, you should be learning. If you truly want to become a millionaire, you have to switch your mentality. Most men are just waiting to just finish school so they could stop learning and finally make real money. Millionaires, they never stop learning and they'll pay for it. Let me give you an example. If you're going the traditional route, that means you're gonna pay for college. If you're going the untraditional route, which means you won't go to school, you'll pay for it in 2 ways, either through courses to learn the skills you need to get where you wanna be, or with time to slowly learn with experience. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, put it best: work to learn, not to earn. If you want to speedrun your way to the top, you have to find someone who's actually made it, and then you'll pay them to teach you to do it as well. You're going to avoid all the failures and mistakes and get to your destination faster. And that's all you need to know. Those 7 items will get you to $1 million. If you guys want 2 more videos to level up, I'm gonna leave them right here. See you guys next time.